And now the question that has to be there, guest musicians. We were talking about this already. We can hear Jeff Waters and Doro Pesch on this album. And how did you guys get in touch, and how did the cooperation work out in the end?
Well, for Jeff Waters, this was the case. He went to visit a gig of After Forever once in Berlin. And well, after the gig we couldn't meet him, unfortunately, because he had to go, but he kept in touch, and especially Sander, our guitar player and one of the main composers, is a big fan of Jeff Waters and Annihilator, so he kept in touch with him. And when we were in the process of writing and also recording already, Sander said, you know, wouldn't it be great to have Jeff Waters on the album as a solo musician, and of course that would also stress even more the metal element within After Forever. So he asked him, and he was, he said yes immediately. He thought it was a really cool idea, and he recorded that in his own studio and sent us the files, I think through a server it was, and we mixed it in, and it was perfect. He did a great job, real Jeff Water-like.
Recognizable,
very recognizable, and it's a cool element within the song The Energized. And maybe Floor can tell something about Doro.
Yeah, we were thinking, you know, to have another cool guest vocalist again. It would also be cool if it was a female singer, but not typically from the female-fronted, more lyrical scene. And of course Doro is one of the founders of this female-fronted scene back in the 80s in a more heavy metal style, but still she's one of the first. So we thought it would be cool to have this crossover with her more heavy metal female-fronted style together with ours, and also to make the mix with her heavy more rock voice together with mine. So we also came in contact with her, and it's a small world. So we asked her, and she knew the band, was enthusiastic about the idea, liked After Forever as well, and also liked the idea of making this crossover. And same thing, we sent her our music and the idea that I had for the vocal melodies, and she did her thing and sent it back, and awesome.
To come to an end, let's talk about the clip shooting for Energize Me. Just for the people who never saw it, to give them an impression, it's about the four elements, fire, water, air and earth. And did you come up with the concept, or was it the production company?
It was an interpretation of the production team who made our video clip. They listened to the song, they had my lyrics, they knew the subject, so it's about positive energy. But you know, you can visualize and explain positive energy in many ways, and one thing was for sure, it had to be an energetic video clip. And the idea of using the four elements really immediately appealed to us. We were like, yes, that's can, you know, give a very energetic image, and you know, you can make very nice, you know, shots with that. Just visualize the idea would really fit with After Forever as a band as well. So it was their idea that we really liked.
And so how was it, singing underwater and walking through fire and
yes,
getting wind blown in your face and lying in the earth and everything?
Well, it was really fun to do.
Job.
A dirty job.
Someone's gonna
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Of course, you had four elements, so all the four had to be. We had 2 days, and first day they put me in a big pool of water and made me sing underwater. No, it was quite an exciting thing because I was underwater with clothes on, you know, nice things with a lot of things hanging around me in the water to give it a cool idea, and to perform underwater was really weird, of course, because it's the chloride in the water makes your eyes a little, you can't really see much, so all I saw was 2 lights, and I knew in the middle there was the camera. And I heard the music, so underwater, they put an underwater speaker, and it's amazing how sound really travels well in water, I think even better than in air. So yeah, you could hear the music very well, and then I was just, you know, swimming and singing, and it was a very extraordinary, special experience. And the next day we were with the entire band, and we started with the wind shot. It was a little cold, of course, with these big fans in front of us and next to us, and they were,
growing leaves in it. So
so you had so everybody had leaves and sand everywhere.
Lots of smoke also.
Yeah, but we could see, you know, immediately what the effect was that the directors were looking for, and we were very happy with that. And to create, you know, very different settings, you know, it all had to look very different from each other. That was a cool thing to see, you know, how all the teams together really formed that specific outcome. So water, of course, clear, but wind had a certain color and thing to it. Then we had earth. They put a lot of soil on the ground, and we laid in there, and it had a special, totally different feel and look again. And with the fire, it did another different look. Only Bas and me were the fire scene. Bas with his guitar solo, and I was singing, and it was really warm. It was the only thing that was really warm. That was the good thing about it. Although one shot they asked me to stand next to the fire a little bit too close, so I burned my legs. So it was an exciting day. It was even my birthday, and I think it's the best present I could have. It was awesome, yeah.